Yeah, good morning. It's your man Jeffrey Harris right here, coming in today to explain the child tax credit situation that seems to have social media on its head outside of the TikTok situation. All right. Now, I've seen a lot of negative comments. I've seen some people who knew what they were talking about. I've seen some people who didn't know nothing of what they was talking about. I'm here. All I'm going to do is clarify for you. That's it. I'm going to clarify for you. I'm going to bring it to you from a trusted source. You can look it up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody familiar with the IRS, check them out. They'll give it to you just like it is, man. But what a lot of people got to understand, man, that in Ohio, child support payments are not taxable income. Right? It's not taxable income. However, a court may designate one parent as a defendant for the federal income tax purposes, which means like now situation for most men, the child's mother gets to claim the children on taxes, and you don't. You would have to take her to court. You would have to go to juvenile court, file a motion, appear before a judge, and basically ask if you can use your child every other year to claim for tax purposes. Otherwise, it will remain to the mother. Now, child support and the child tax credit. Now, in most cases, a parent who pays child support is not eligible for the child tax credit. Now, in some joint custody situations, both parents may be able to apply for the child tax credit. That's what I was talking about, where you go down to the juvenile, pay for the paperwork, file a motion, go before a judge, and ask. Now, the IRS cannot use the child tax credit against either parent's back child support payments because it is a credit. A credit. It's a benefit. You didn't work to get it. It was given to you. So it's non-taxable. Now, okay. Child support and dependency exemptions. Paying child support does not necessarily entitle a parent to dependency exemptions. Excuse me. Child support and tax savings, when determining which parent can claim the children as dependents, a court will consider certain factors. Net tax savings, the parents, the child's financial circumstances, how much time each children get to spend with each parent. Now, on that point right there, I'm going to stop for a second because I know a lot of women out there that do not allow the father of the children to see them for multiple reasons. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But for those that do it just to spite because you're still mad at the man, you're wrong. You're wrong. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a man. I'm saying that because I'm a parent, a proud parent. You're wrong. Because you're taking away from that child. That child could be developing a bond that has nothing to do with you. And I think that might be the big problem of it too. Because you're allowing the child to get close to the other parent. And a lot of women fear that the child will go to the other parent. And the parents who usually fear that, it usually happens to them. Because you do things to make it happen. Because whatever you keep on your mind the most is what you're going to do every day. Now, the problem is with a lot of people, the women mostly, and I'm only saying mostly women because mostly women have custody of the child and use them for tax purposes. The child tax credit will allow, the IRS is going to allow the father or the mother, whichever one is paying child support, because in some cases there's a mother paying child support, they'll be able to claim the child and get the child tax credit. Now, what that means is when that parent get that exemption, the IRS cannot take it and give it to you. Now, some people might be aware of that, some people may not. But now that you are aware of it, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to get a little bit more upset. But it is what it is. That's life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happen to a lot of people all the time, and we just need to understand that that's how it goes. But this is supposed to be a break. You know, if it happens, it's do what you got to do. That's what I say. I have a bit of advice now. If the man owe back child support and he get to claim the children, and he got 2 or 3 by you, he looking at $8 or $9,000, possibly 10 or 11. If he's a good father, he's gonna do for his children. He's gonna tighten up on his bills. He's gonna make sure that he get a good running start. The purposes of taxes is not to have to pay any taxes. So, you know, you want to make sure you get that understood from the jump. The point of taxes is not to have to pay taxes. I don't know what's going on with my life. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. But you have to understand that the child tax credit is going to be given to the fathers if it passes to where, plain and simple, he's able to claim the children and they cannot take the money. Now, if he had a job and he's getting $800, $700, $1,200, $1,500, possibly $2,000 back on his income tax return federal, they will take that $2,000 federal money and issue that to the parent, and it goes towards the back child support. Now, the tax credit, like I told you, that's something that's given. That money will be deposited in his account. It will. My best advice is, let the past be the past. Let yesterday be yesterday. Let's focus on today. Give that man and give that woman a call. Couple buttons. Swallow some pride. Talk it out. Listen, I'm going to get this much back. I plan on using this to take care of what I got to take care of. And actually make it be something you got to take care of, bro. To where you can, you know what I'm saying, make more money. Because money is always here. Don't get thirsty because you get a pot of money. But talk it out. I'm going to get this amount of money back. Let's let the past be the past. I'm going to do this for the children. I'll give you this. Go eliminate that back child support so I can get a fresh start. Let me get a fair opportunity. You got a fair run now. You got some money to take care of business. You got some money to make sure your kids is good. Don't just buy them a pair of shoes. Buy them a couple pairs of shoes. Because it's going to be a minute before you can come back through like you want to. Because you're going to use that tax money, right? Like a responsible man for your children. Whether you wanted them or not, you create them, take care of them. So, use that money to get your stuff together. Do for your kids. Get them a couple outfits. Even get them some spring clothes. So, you know what I mean? You got to think ahead when it comes to children. They're going to grow and times change. So don't ball out buying a bunch of winter stuff. Buy some spring stuff. Get online and find some summer stuff too. You know? And have her go down there and break off a little bit of money and have her go take care of that child support on the back end. Go eliminate that. I'm going to give you a couple bands in your pocket so you can do your thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to take care of the kids. And she might give them to you for the whole summer. You know what I mean? That's what you really want, right? Spend time with the children. You know what I mean? A lot of men taking shots at women. I mean, a lot of women deserve to have shots taken at them because, quite frankly, you know, you ain't been the parent that you should be. I know things are hard, but some of y'all don't even try. A lot of you taking care of your business, and that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And I commend you on it because I know how hard it is, especially if you're a single mother. Especially if you're a single mother. And you doing what you got to do. I see a lot of these young women starting their own businesses and things now. That's excellent. That's excellent. Those will be the ones you won't see crying about this situation right here. A lot of the women that's going to make the biggest fuss about this right here is the women who every tax season, oh yeah, I got 4 or 5 kids. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. We're going on this trip, girl. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm about to buy me like $600 wigs, all that, right? And the kids probably going to get some motherfucking Little Caesars pizza. Outfit or two, probably some shoes. Get to go over somebody's house. Might eat a good meal. And I ain't talking shit. I ain't trying to downrate nobody. But I know a lot of y'all do it. A lot of y'all do it. You know what I mean? You think about your needs first. And I ain't lying. Check your speech. When you talk, check your speech. For me. Right. Plain and simple. If it pass, he claim, he gets. If you want, make amends. Negotiate. It's the American way. It's the American way. That's all I can tell you. Stay in school. Drugs are bad for you. You can learn a lot from a dummy. Keep your business your business. Mind your business. And don't quit.